A wounded Marine veteran from Detroit headed to reserve training in Austin is stuck in Alton, Illinois tonight.
He says he was kicked off an Amtrak for having a service dog. 5 on your side's Michelle Lee is trying to get to the bottom of what happened. Michelle.
And Mike, Karl McKeehan says his canine, who he's handled since Afghanistan, is an active duty reserve on the way to training. Amtrak says the canine is an emotional support animal, which isn't allowed. What we do know for sure, Amtrak called the police and had them both kicked off the train, and there are a lot of people wondering why. It was the first and probably last Amtrak train ride for Canine PJ and his handler, Marine veteran Karl McKeehan, on their way to Austin from Detroit.
I'm taking him down to training, but I'm part of that training as well because I'm being his handler. No, ma'am.
Hours into their trip, with hardly any passengers nearby, the train stopped in Alton. Police were called, and the two were kicked off the train. Karl recorded the whole thing with his GoPro while the train took off without them.
The train stops, and the police come on and escort me off.
Karl said he and his canine were seated the entire time, except once when Karl went to the restroom, which is too small for a German Shepherd. But like on planes, PJ is trained to stay behind.
They saw me not with him, and that's where it all came from, I suppose.
An Amtrak spokesperson says Karl's dog was wandering the train, which Karl refutes. But Amtrak also said Karl's canine is not a service dog, but an emotional support animal, which is not allowed. Karl says they've got it wrong.
He's both. For my medical reasons, he helps me alert me like when I need to take my medication, things like that.
Both Amtrak workers and police appeared baffled.
You did not hear this from me, but if they let you on in Detroit and they let you on in Chicago, I don't know what the thing was. So.
And no one is more shocked than Karl.
Where's the care for our military? You know, like we go out and blindly defend, this country and its countrymen and women proudly. And it just it hurts to kind of feel treated like this. Like I'm some sort of criminal that, they got to call the police on me.
Now, Amtrak's guidelines on pets and service animals are clearly stated on the website. But again, Karl's complaint is that his canine is an actual service animal, and he says he submitted all the paperwork beforehand. Ultimately, Amtrak is a business and can set its rules. Now, in the meantime, he and PJ are stranded in Alton tonight, waiting on some Marines to drive up from Texas. Ann?
Michelle, thank you. A major